What's up, Trekkies? Hi, so you'll have to excuse any weird sounds comes out of this. I just got done with a sneezing fit because apparently everything is in bloom. Or is dying. Technically this isn't spring, so everything is dying. So anyways, according to, let's see, Team Omega apparently won, in case you guys were voting. The Herald Lockbox is something we're going to talk about today. This is a big day. As you can see, the video is long because, well, I can't log into Star Trek for probably another 2 hours because it's being released today. So we're also going to go over release notes. That's why this is long. Keys are on sale until when? Until this Thursday. Buy your keys! I have no Zen, so whatevs. I might buy now. I'm not sure when my monthly comes in. Lockbox stats, ship stats. The Quas Flight Deck Cruiser. What do we all care about? 4 in the front, 4 in the back. Is got a Commander Engineering, Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Science and Command, Ensign Universal, Lieutenant Commander Universal Intel. Well, that's fairly decent, but Commander Engineering, you get Gravity Well 3. It's a cruiser. It just has a hangar bay. It's still got +5 to all powers, a tiny turn rate. 5 engineering, 3 science, 3 tactical. It's tier 6. It has the Flight Deck Cruiser Mastery Package, which physical kinetic resistance, then regen, then hangar pet recharge time, then energy and radiation resistance, and then synergistic restoration. Cruiser commands are taunt and shield. Synergistic thing, as we talked about previously, incoming shield healing will cause you to recover a small amount of shield healing. Cause you to recover. Any incoming shield heal will also give you a shield hot. For those of you that don't really know, that's called a heal overtime versus a dot is a damage overtime. MMO terms here. The console is a gateway controller, which the gateway is susceptible to enemy attacks. However, it is fairly durable. Console also provides a passive boost to shield healing and shield hit points. Console mod can be equipped in any console slot because it's universal and equipped on any Herald ship. But you may only equip one. It basically heals your shields as we've seen the NPCs do. The Baltim Heavy Raider, tier 6. Oh wait, what's the shield modifier on you? 1.3, not bad. First it's a cruiser. Or it's a science-y flight, anyways. So we've got, that thing has a 25 crew, the little Raider ship. Wow. 5 in the front, 1 in the back. 1 weapon in the back. Gotta put your Omni beam back there. Huh. Or your Omni turret. If you use a lot of cannons, just put your turret in the back there. Console modifications, 5 tactical, 4 engineering, 2 science. This thing hates science. Oh, pilot, Commander Tactical, Ensign Universal, Lieutenant Universal Pilot, Lieutenant Commander Universal, and Lieutenant Commander Universal Intel. Wow. If only they would have stuck on an Ensign Universal / Command, that would have had them all! 21 degrees per second! Good God, my ship doesn't even have that with its modifications. Improved Raider flanking. Oh, when you're on an enemy's rear arc, you get +33% damage, and +11% damage when attacking a enemy's rear arc. Oh, okay. It's got the Ambush Gateway Generator, which I'm taking a wild guess is a tiny little portal. It just puts you behind it. That sounds pretty cool. +15 to weapons, +5 to engines, inertia 80. Oh, waylay. So it's got the Raider, which is accuracy, then defense, then all damage, then crit severity. And then waylay, while this ship is enemy's rear arc with directed energy weapons, you receive a small shield heal. So shield healing while attacking rear arc. I love attacking the rear arc because I got a lot of stuff in intel. The console, Ambush Gateway Generator, exactly what I just said. It's a passive boost to cannon damage as well as crit hit. It'll also teleport you 3 kilometers behind the enemy target. The Voth Dreadnought Carrier. Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Engineering Intel, Lieutenant Commander Science, Ensign Universal, and a Lieutenant Commander Universal Command. 4 tech, 4 science, 4 engineering. Slow as shit to turn. Less than the Quas Cruiser. This is 6. This is like Odyssey level. 2 hangar bays, both with Herald fighters. Shield modifier 1225. That's long. 1225, not 1.3, not 1.2, not 1.25, but 1.225. Whatever. It's can equip dual cannons, subsystem targeting, so has some semblance of a science vessel, but is not, because it doesn't have, it's a tactical carrier is what it's called. Peak efficiency is its trait. Its mastery going up is Hangar Pet recharge time, max hull, plus weapon damage, then max shield. The console is an Oblivion gateway. Console also provides a passive boost to exotic damage and all damage resistance. Periodically radiate devastating solar radiation that will cause heavy damage to nearby enemies. That's really cool. I mean, just the thought of using that console is awesome. Then the trait is... Oh, as we said previously, when you are above 80%, hull bridge officer abilities reduced. Oh, this is the rest what's in the box. The Herald Tactics, the set bonus, Energy Gateway Controller found on the Herald Quad. Okay, so that's where all the consoles come from. This is the link below. 2-piece, crit severity, turn rate. Solar Flare Gateway, creates a Solar Flare Gateway, as we've seen with the NPCs. Herald Mirror Fighters have Herald Anti-Proton Beam Array in the front and back. Abilities, Impact, cause the Mirror Fighter to perform a hit-and-run ramming attack on their target, causing tremendous damage. Advanced Mirror Fighter, Beam Overload 1. Sorry. And then Elite adds in a transphasic torpedo launcher in the front, and then Beam Overload 2. The Baltim Raiders, if you own both the Flight Deck Cruiser or the Herald Carrier, and the Baltim Heavy Raider, you can use them as fighters. You can use the Baltim Raiders as fighters. That's cool. You got anti-proton beam in the front, transphasic torpedo launcher in the front, beam array in the back, transphasic torpedo in the back. Beam fire at will, high yield 1, and radar flanking. Advanced, no new weapons, fire at will 1, high yield 2, ambush gateway, and radar flanking. Elite, no new weapons, fire at will 2, high yield 3, radar flanking, ambush gateway. Another thing, the Herald Bridge. All these ships will all feature the new Herald Bridge, as we saw at the end of the most recent episode. A lot of pretty pictures there. That's very pretty. That's very pretty. All right, so the lockbox is done. That's cool. Like I said, Team Omega 1, New Dawn giveaways. Is they gonna list them here? Because I already know what it was. Because like the ship upgrade token is currently what's going on, and it will change out about noon. I'm not sure if they're gonna have one ready for this 10 a.m. PDT. Never mind. So it's going away today. Log on to any character between yesterday. So if you don't have it, you missed it. But I got my upgrade token because I don't know if I want to upgrade a ship. But it's always nice to have one of those. So, the release notes, which are really big. Oh god. Not really. Sunrise has been added to the feature episode tab. This episode can be played by captains who are 10 or higher. So it's a featured episode. Oh, and here's the dev blog for that. Oh, I already read up on that one. Oh, I thought it was a store. Oh, the thing about squeaky chairs. Okay. The Admiralty system's coming in. Hooray! Send out any 52 to 60 levels 52 to 60. Send out any starship that the captain currently has access to for assignments, which reward valuable assets and advance influence and prestige. Starships that can be used are all currently commissioned ships by the captain's roster. This does not include ships in reward packs or ones that are unclaimed in the ship's store. Only ever have access to a single Admiralty ship per class if they have access to. Fleet and mirror versions of existing classes are counted as separate classes. So your like Triple Odyssey or the Vesta or yeah, I get you. Anything that you have like a triple pack of, I'm taking a wild guess, is like you only have access to one of those. Or if you happen to, for some goddamn reason, have like two of, that probably also works for like the tier 5 Voyager that came with the console versus the tier 4 Intrepid class versus the tier, I don't know how that works. We'll find out when I'm able to log in. Each Admiralty ship is shown by tier, rarity, stats, special abilities, and maintenance. These characteristics will be used which ships go on that assignment. I'm probably going to be going over the entire Admiralty system next week. Might actually record myself going through an overview of it and how to explain what the hell it is. There's also a chain of assignments called Tour of Duty, which lead to the largest reward, but we've been over this one. Currently, they're going to have the Federation and the Klingon Empire. Admiralty system can be asked of the duty officer and R&D systems UI in a new tab. Hooray. Here is the link. Badlands Battle Zone. New level 60 captains accessible from the Alpha Quadrant. Fight the Terran Empire, who's opening portals into the Badland to stage an invasion into our universe. Where else are they gonna go? Completion of objectives and Badland Resort rewards. All new Terran Empire marks used for advancing through the Terran Task Force reputation. Participation also awards expertise in dilithium. More details, link. Counterpoint. 5-player cross-faction queue. Fight the Terran Empire, blah, blah, blah. Normal, advanced, elite, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so it'll be around Deep Space Nine. It's space. Assault on Terok Nor. PvE ground, cross-faction. Fight the Terran Empire inside Terok Nor and find a way to send them back to the Mirror Universe. Normal, advanced, elite. Here's link. Terran Empire Task Force. New reputation available, level 50, blah, 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 blah. What's going on here? Counterpoint, assault on Terok Nor, and tasks in the Badland Battle Zone. In addition to Terran marks, Mark 12 set gear requires Terran gravimetric inducers. I love the fact that it's gravimetric. We're gonna look at this reputation here. I'm at least gonna go over it in my head. And then the struggle revamp, Lost and Found, Spoils of War, Jabberwocky, The Factory, The New Link. These episodes replace Badlands through Cage of Fire in the Cardassian Struggle Dominion Domination arc. Episodes Second Wave through Boldly They Rode remain unchanged. Delta Recruit changes. These changes will not interrupt progress for Delta Recruits who have not completed the Cardassian arc. Delta Recruit objective was placed in Crack in the Mirror and will now be placed in Spoils of War. Delta objective was placed in Long Night has been placed in the... okay, so the little tiny things are now... okay. The little, scanning things. Gotcha. Items in a reward pack no longer go into the overflow bag when opened if there are already items in the overflow bag. Oh, boy. Result in issue where some bridge officers were not being commissioned were missing some information. Sure. Kit modules can now be changed in space. Bless it. Bless it. Result in issue when a team canceling the beam down option would prompt both players. Alright. Duplicate Federation minefield queues that Klingon faction captions had access to. Alright. This is... They also call... the grenade explosions... Okay, so this is it. Content. Here we are. Here's the interesting shit. Level scaling for Delta Quadrant and Iconian War arc. Delta Quadrant episode arc is now scaled 50 to 56. The Iconian War is now scaled 56 to 59. So that'll make leveling easier because the Delta Quadrant was stretched from 50 to 60 and it was a pain in the butt. Following queues have now been retired. Mind Trap and The Breach. Dyson Sphere Space Undine Voth Space Battle Zones resolved an issue where caused capture points to read Federation Supply Crate instead of Capture Point. They finally fixed that. The Vault Ensnared. Rescue ships now warp out, resolved an issue where rescued warbirds wouldn't fight. Okay. Undine Space Battle Zone, resolved an issue that caused duty officers to... Alright. Broken Circle, immobilized players during briefing so as to not potentially break mission progression. I haven't done Broken Circle in a while, apparently. Midnight. Oh god, they finally fixed something. Resolved an issue where occasionally the bombardment cutscene would not play depending on the dialogue choices made. Resolved an issue where some rewards from Midnight were not bind on pickup. Oh, damn. This is just resolving a bunch of issues where things were broken that I haven't done in a long time. System. Resolved an issue where the reactive armor catalyst R&D task unlocked by completing Broken Circle episode was showing an incorrect icon. Powers. All medium space turrets have had their innate damage buffs reduced 50%, but have one additional weapon. All medium space turrets have had their innate damage reduced, but have gained one additional weapon. Heavy space turrets have had their innate reduced by 70%, but have gained 2 additional weapons. What does this mean? Did they just fire twice, I guess? What? Fire twice? Fire 3? I guess that would work. Heavy torpedo space turrets no longer have access to high yield and have the torpedo spread ability reduced from rank 3 to rank 1. Well, what were they? Too powerful? Probably. I never use them. Biotech Siphon no longer restores health when using Zephram Cochrane shotgun. And you get healed from that. That's great. The cooldowns on Subspace Wake and Team Fortress consoles reduced from 3 to 2. Delta Alliance Unimatrix Shield Array Unimatrix Shielding proc. That's a mouthful. 2.5% chance to trigger and 30-second cooldown. Okay. This has just resolved more issues. Updated description of Torpedo Spread 2 and 3 templates and now display correct numbers of targets and power. Oh, really? Updated description of Subspace Full, power to match actual distance travel. Tiers 1 through 5 ships, cost dilithium have had their prices reduced. Tier 1, 8,000 to 5,000. Tier 2, 15,000 to 10,000. Tier 3, 4,000 to 20, 40,000 to 20,000. 480 to 40. So I almost had it cut in half. The higher levels, except for Tier 5, which is 120,000 to 80,000. That's still 40,000 less. And that's so you can build up an Admiralty. Passive bonus to Tier 6 ship consoles that didn't previously include them. Oh, I don't have. Heavy Phaser Lance gained plus phaser weapon. Structural Integrity Field Siphon, max hull hit points. Sensor Probe Swarm plus exotic damage. Weapon System Siphon plus hull hit points. Heavy Plasma Lance, plasma weapon damage. Particle Synthesizer, auxiliary power. Particle Conversion Matrix, turn rate. Destabilized Singularity Projector plus hull hit points. Heavy Disruptor Spinal Cannons, disruptor damage. Arrow Shuttle Bay, shield hit points. Polaric Chromo Electric Modulator, exotic damage and shield hardness. Hazari Shield Drone, max shield hit points and shield healing. Resonant Dissipation Matrix, exotic damage and shield healing. Kara Advanced Warbird. The Fleet Hapax Warbird, Lossy Siege Destroyer, and the Fleet Garumba Siege Destroyer now have their launch ability, should now have recharge times affected by auxiliary power level. There was a separate one for every single one, that's why it was taking a while. Updated description on Aquarius Fleet Escort to further explanation of console synergy. Resolved an issue where the torpedo nodes from the Constellation class heavy cruiser not appearing in the correct place. Wow. Anything with a okay. The Camarang displays correct UI when upgraded to Tier 5U. Alright. Character. God, this is big. Mission ground enemy group to be more in line with canon. Updated female Klingon boots with the okay, this is errors. Tribal Tattoo 11 added male and female and alien gen typo. Adjusted the Talaxian skirt. Okay, this is costume stuff. Made Siamese cat eyes bluer. So, Pharosons and stuff. Made the Riemann cape heavier with more natural looking cloth. Let's just hope what's his buckets. Like, I have Tamarix and his cape's always flipping around. Hopefully this will work on his too, not just... Alright. Traits and are now... Oh, you can now sort your traits alphabetically and now be sorted by region. The reputation and the personal traits. That's pretty much, other than that, they're just... And then known issues. Foundry functions are temporarily unavailable. Every update, the Foundry goes offline. Swear. Transwarp options for Sunrise does not take the player to DS9. It takes the player to the map following the step at Deep Space Nine. Whoops, slide to DS9. It's not that far. Or I just transwarp there. Vulcan ground has incorrect art textures on the ground. Uh-oh. A few spots of voiceover are missing in the Cardassian revamp and Sunrise. Uh-oh. Multi-vector advanced escorts do not reflect the proper special ability benefit of plus 15 all when alone in Admiralty. Uh-oh. But anyways, so yeah, I will... Hopefully, you guys will have fun with this new stuff. Like I said, next week, I'm pretty much going over the... Oh, the Terran Empire thing. Right, I was going to do that. The rep. What do we got? Starship Technologies, Variant Shield, Impulse Engines, Warp Capacitor, Quantum Capacitor Warp Core. Unlike most warp cores which enhance power levels to one subsystem, Quantum Capacitor benefits each subsystem. So anyways, I will chat with you guys next week. We'll go over the Admiralty system, just like I did with the crafting system, because it can be a little confusing. Sorry about that. Anyways, I will chat with you guys later. What do you think about this update, considering whatnot? If you want to have any questions, pre-cache them now about the Admiralty system. Comments below. Because, like I said, next week will be about the Admiralty system. Bye.